I finally tried Aura Paladin from my latest top 5 video yesterday, and I gotta say, the results were not super amazing, but I'm still gonna give you a quick guide about this deck so you have a better idea of what you could be doing with, as well as what to expect against it. We definitely lost a lot more than we have won with this one, not gonna lie, but this doesn't change the fact that this deck actually does have amazing stats from Diamond 5 to Legend, and it should be taking you to Legend with ease. So I hope you find the video helpful, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be appreciated, but now let's check out the deck guide.
You are not prepared!
Here's what the list looks like, and you are gonna see some interesting inclusions like Puppet Master Dorian as well as Sunsnapper Lionessa, and both of those could be doing some pretty interesting things in this deck. The reason why Puppet Master Dorian is so good in here is you could actually tempo out Urson Maul on turn 4 and not swing, and then tempo out Puppet Master on turn 5, swing with the weapon, and that gives you a Ferak for 1 mana, or if you already have drawn him, it would be a Gelben for 1 mana. And that is an extra copy, by the way, like after you draw a minion, get a 1/1 copy of that costs 1, that is actually super huge and allows it to actually double up Ferak and heck even double up Gelben, even though the Gelben on the second half would be pretty empty. Why is Lionessa in here? Well, she's basically a coin factory for you. She doesn't do anything too specific that's gonna be that amazing for you, but you could do something like double O Manager for 4 damage, which basically gives you 8 mana worth of coins. You could also double up your Resistance Aura. The coins out of Metal Detector also get doubled up, and that's pretty much it. You don't really have other cheap spells you could be doubling up with. Technically speaking, if Ferak gives you something like a Fire Nova, was it? That 8 mana spell that fills your hand with 1 mana fire spells, that could be a pretty interesting Sunsnapper Lionessa play, I guess. But odds of that happening slim to none, and also let's not pretend the fire spells a lot of the times are not absolute ass. Anyway, going through the cards, we have a single Wisp in here for the sole purpose of activating your Elise, so don't ask me why she's in there. She's bad, obviously, but it's the least bad card you could be including for a 10th digit on the deck. Couple of Righteous Protectors are gonna help you survive longer. Creature of Madness help you curve off nice and good. All Managers, like I said, mainly for the Lionessa combo, but you can also just save these coins for some faster Feraks or Gelbens early on. The Resistance Aura is a nice little extra aura you could be summoning for free out of Gelben, but also played on tempo, it's not the worst, especially when you're going first, and that way you deny the opponent the coin for a couple of turns. Metal Detector helps you get even more coins faster. Crusader Aura, not the most amazing aura in the deck right now, but it does work pretty well once you actually play Gelben. That way, all the extra dragons and big minions you summon are gonna be getting the extra buffs, so it's definitely not bad, and it also combos off pretty well with Tigress Plushie. With Elise, a lot of times you're gonna be going for the 5 mana location, looking for rush, extra damage. You don't really care about getting a copy of a minion for the most part at least, although getting a 5/5 copy out of Tigress Plushie could be huge. 5/5 Righteous Protector could be interesting. Heck, extra copy of Puppet Master Dorian might also be pretty hot, so I guess you could also consider going for a 1 mana extra copy kind of deal, but that would be definitely quite the high roll. The Gnomish Aura here out of Gelben ain't the worst thing in the world, giving you a little bit of healing definitely ain't the worst. The Manifested Timeways is pretty awesome, it's basically a Hellfire on a stick as long as you have yourself an aura. Just don't forget that Resistance Aura only lasts for a couple of turns, so if you play this on 2, you won't be able to benefit from it on turn 4 with this guy. The Tigress Plushie is a great way to get yourself some life back, especially if you already have a Crusader Aura active. That way this is going to be slapping for 5 and the small one is going to be slapping for 3, so that would be a nice little setup for you. The Urson Moles are absolutely huge. Just don't forget not to swing with the first one if you are planning on doing Puppet Master into Ferak play, because that is gonna preemptively draw you to Ferak. The Chronological Aura is not amazing on its own to get played for 5 mana, but you definitely feel fine getting it for free out of Gelben, so it's still worth running. The sad part is this doesn't have tradable on it, so if you do draw both of them, you're not gonna be very happy, but it is what it is. The Mechatork Aura is also pretty decent, basically giving you King's Blessing for 3 turns in a row, and this one does have tradable, so if you get it before Gelben, you got to throw it back. Dorian, like I said, you could be doing a lot of crazy things with, and you could even tempo it against certain matchups, especially if you already have a Righteous Protector on the board to protect him. That might be something to consider, but without the weapon, he's not going to be very consistent for you. You could also try playing this guy on the board before you do a Ferak kind of play. That way you might actually draw a lot of cards and get yourself extra copies, but we all know how Ferak loves to overdraw the hell out of you, so might not be such a worth thing to be doing. Sunsnapper Lionessa, like I said, she basically doubles up all of your cheap spells, and you could get lucky with extra cheap spells out of Iraq, but don't hold your breath for it. Bob the Bartender usually can be used for freeze, but if you're trying to get some tempo, you might even go for an extra free drop. I did that against one of the rogues, and we almost actually did an amazing thing against that guy. Even though it didn't end super great for us, it was still quite the huge tempo play we did, but still, Hearthstone had other plans for us that game. And Chronos is also pretty awesome. Just don't forget not to overfill your board too much, so that your minions can come back. Gelbin, absolute no-brainer. Obviously, the whole deck is revolving around him with all of these bad auras in here, and playing this guy nice and quick really does win you games on the spot. And last but not least, we have Iraq, who can decide games as well. Matchup-wise, here's what we have, and Aggro Demon Hunter is slightly unfavored, Aggro Pally is gonna slap you around, Quest Warlock a little bit on the negative, same with Shred Warlock and Dragon Warrior. But as you see, nothing too polarizing here, like the worst one would be Aggro Pally, but everything else is pretty winnable. As for the mulligan, going first, here's what we have. Creature of Madness, absolute MVP, literally always. Righteous Protector, pretty decent on one. Metal Detector, super good. Urson Maul is also a great keep, but try not to keep both the weapons, obviously. At least the Navigator, great, especially if you're curving into her. O Manager could be great, and you could even hold on to your Wisp for a potential combo on turn 2. Puppet Master Dorian, also amazing, especially if you have Urson Maul. Straight out holding on to Gelbin, I'm not sure that's such a bright idea, and at the end of the day, you have yourself 2 Urson Maul, so don't try to hold on to 8 drop just like that. Depending on the matchup, Resistance Aura might also make some sense, and same can be said for Tigris plushie, but be smart about it. On the coin, again, try to get the good curve, and you should be doing quite well with it. All around, that's it for the deck. Not the cheapest deck out of the lot, but it is what it is nowadays. You have yourself quite a few very core legendaries in here as well. Puppet Master Dorian was from a mini set after all. Same can be said for Lynessa. Bob is a no-brainer, and a Chronos was from the free set, right? So the only real legendary you need to craft here would be Gelbin. You should have Iraq and Elise already, so there's that. Hope you find the guide helpful, and if you did, a like and subscribe would be awesome. But now let's check out some of our games on our road back to top 1000 legend. Hope you enjoy.
I make my own.
It's time we began.
Sounds about right.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Not ideal, but let's wisp it out. He's playing Garona, so I have King Lame. Garona's operational. He is playing Creature of Madness, so that means he's Ferak and not Weapon. I'd rather do this. +2 and elusive is kind of funny. This is also pretty funny though. I think I'm down with this, although this is so good with the Crusader Aura, dude. Nah, fuck that. Can't pass up on this. There you go, get him, Sabo. That's right about all the games you win with that one. Okay, this is pretty fucky. He denies a lot of my coin shit. I do this for now, I guess. That ain't great, but it is what it is. If he doesn't kill this next turn, I could kill with the Crusader Aura. I could also just play Elise and feel okay about it, I guess. That's not good. Grabs him a coin. Potentially.
I remember this place well.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Bit of the crowded location, but still kind of fine. Should I slap into the 2/5 so we can kill it with the big weapon next turn? Is that the word of God?
Fate
I'll do it. Imagine if I top deck Dorian. I would love to master some puppies, I can tell you that much. Puppy Master Dorian. Creature of Madness. He's mad, I tell you I'm mad. No Dorian. Okay, if I do this, next turn I can coin out Gelbin. Regis Gelbin.
This treasure ain't fit for our pirates.
I remember this place well.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Slaps me sideways. Okay, that ain't too bad.
Face eternity.
This is even good though. I mean, yeah, I'm healing a little, but he has so much shit on the boards. Probably dead. Yep. Yeah, probably didn't play that one to its full potential. That Customs Enforcer definitely fucked me over, not gonna lie. Customs Enforcer did the job. Okay, can this Aura Paladin start working for me, please? Any day now. No, I haven't, I think. Kex. Just tried the Muradin crap, and so far it hasn't worked well for me. Okay. Just gotta face lower decks. Silly me, why didn't I think of that? Yeah, do be like that. Okay. This guy Egg, he ain't doing much. Could even tempo out Lionessa against him. Oh, he is Egg. How dare he? Ooh. I'll still crack a few eggs if he allows me to. Tempoing a big man against him is not gonna do that much good for me though. I still might try it though. You know what? I'll give it a try, chat. If he uses Reborn on this... I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. I don't think I'm winning against this guy though. Okay, so he's not Egg. He's not Rafam. What is he then? What is even that? Okay, this draws me a 1 mana Ferak for anybody paying attention. So let's go ahead and do that then. Do I straight out Ferak though? I will. I'd be a pussy if I don't. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. We take it. We take it. That was a whole lot of damage. As soon as we understood we need to face lower decks, look at how better we're performing. The button's right there, buddy. Button's right there, buddy. You know what my hero power does, right? You know what my weapon does too, right? Okay. That's how you wanna play it, playa. He ain't dead. Okay. Could have also set up myself a coin. Maybe this thing into O Manager was the smarter play there, so we can do Gelben faster. Let's see now. Let's see now. How is this not a demon, by the way? What is this if it's not a demon, bro? Death Rot Maw. Summons a random Fell Beast. I don't know. How are these not demons, dude? What are they then? Could have fooled me. The fuck? What the fuck?
The sun shines for me.
Some of that cheesy shit you say. Demon fluid. Yeah. Would have loved the 3-5. How's Aura Paladin doing? So far pretty shit. So far pretty shit. Honesty, quite shit. In all honesty. Sorry to hear, bud. Told you I'd play it today. So far, it's pretty shit. On my ranks, at least. On your ranks, it could definitely be different, but for the beasts I'm facing here, not so fun. Do you let me know how it works out from Diamond 5, though? Stallock. Joseph Stalin. You might also call him. One Trick Pony? Not really, but I don't know. It's kind of on the wonky side. It does have its moments. Batmask Wheel? Perhaps.
Almost out of time.
8 combatants enter, and I take the front.
So far, so bad. Kinda wanna freeze his crap too.
Let me think.
I would like to grab Elise.
Step forth into the timeways.
Not you.
Step forth into the timeways.
Wow, what are the odds? Yes.
8 combatants enter, and I take the crown.
I must move quickly.
You can check out the new top 5, RMI. Aggro Demon Hunter definitely is one of the quickest ways. Weapon Rogue was pretty fun. If you have Questlock still, Leech Death Knight still.
Almost out of time.
We have a fair bit of damage showing here. We also have Iraq. Should I just YOLO the shit out of him if I wreck it? Think I'd do that. Let's YOLO the shit out of him. My idiots are still alive. Amazing. Amazing. Well, that was a lot of shit. That was a fair amount of shit.
Finally, I can rest in peace. My hand is too full. I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards. And to fight.
Okay, so he's that infinity bullshit, isn't he? Sure about that? What the hell is he doing?
I'm almost out of cards.
Is he gonna fatigue the shit out of me? Yeah, he's trying alright. He's doing what he's doing, helping though. I don't think he wanted that to happen. Cool story, Bob. Maybe next game. Yeah, really felt like it was. That was a whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing from that one. Weird game. He fucked up. What was he supposed to do? Fatigue lock. Seems like it. One person definitely did get fatigued there. Okay, the rest of them all is great. Let's see how that go. Okay, we're curving. Time waste luck. Get fucked luck.
The light dims, but we fight.
Fuck, put it back. Friendly beast, you say? What are these friendly beasts? +3 attack and lifesteal on a 5-1? Amazing. Divine Shield, Wind Fury, you say? I think I'd take that.
Repent.
That one was untargetable. And we're playing Murloc Pally now. Well, fuck that guy in particular, I guess. I'm still gonna start slapping. Dorian don't come. What you gonna do?
Stay down.
Still gonna play this if we top deck Crusader Aura, that'd be great. Kinda wanted to save it for a no manager potential, but I think I won't. That made it slightly cheaper for him, but it is what it is. Sure. Well, next turn we got to do Gelben, I guess. Playing Bob this turn doesn't sound too bright.
Stay down.
Reporting for duty.
I don't know, man. In top legend, I think it's still a deck, but from Diamond to Legend, people are not performing well with it. Okay, with the Crusader Aura, we get to handle that.
To battle.
Probably has a second one. That was good. You can definitely, Lucy. Aggro Demon Hunter gets you there. Might want to check out the full top 5, still haven't, so you have a better picture of what you could be facing. And what you could be playing, too. Hill. Hill.
Holy machination!
Who dares disturb the Timeways?
Pretty much met, but if you're facing too much Death Knights and aggro Demon Hunters, you're not gonna have a jolly good time. Roll me sideways. The amount of times the warrior wins the brawl is too damn high, don't you think, guys? Really feels like it's too damn high, don't it? I'm no brawl expert, but every time a warrior plays a brawl, it's like a 50-50 he wins it with his single idiot. Really do feel like that, don't it? Must have been the wind.
My hatred cannot be contained.
Whole lot of nothing, burger.
Eight combatants enter, and I take the crown.
My hand is too full.
That is definitely one of the burns ever. This draws me a hot single. Okay, I do have a lot of stats on the board. Question is, does he have a shield slam? If he does, it's not enough, actually. I think we're alive here. Doesn't seem like it. That's 32 more. Sag. Saginus. Close, real close. But that was kind of dumb. That brawl win for him was kind of dumb. That brawl win was of the rig kind. 5 minions on the board after all, why wouldn't he?